Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Musical People and Journeys Rock Show. What is this episode all about? Well, let me quickly explain. Every month we do a what we call a kind of festival rock show where me and my friends, we basically review around about 12 rock albums per month, and we rate them out of 5. And you know, just for fun and just for you guys to see what the latest and the greatest in the rock album world is. However, so it's an hour-long show. So what these shows are, what this one-off show is, to take a single album review for you to listen to, which will be about maybe 10 minutes, and for you to kind of, so if you just want to hear, you know, the latest Ghost album rather than listen to the whole show, then you can have a sample of what we're all about, and hopefully, if you enjoy, you can come back and watch the whole show from start to beginning with all the albums kind of reviewed as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe our show, and to spread the message about what we do. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this single album review and the actual show itself. Thank you very much. So, next on stage, 91 Sweet. So, who are 91 Sweet? Well, they're a Spanish rock band formed in 1997. They've got 4 albums. Their lead singer is a guy called Jesus, or Jesus, as they say in Spain. They're called Jesus. Espin. There we go. That's all I can find out about them. So, 91 Sweet. Ian, let's start with you, mate. What do you think of these guys?
Oh, God, this isn't my cup of tea. I hated it. No, it's terrible. No, this ticked every single one of my boxes. This absolutely... the line I put here is more delicious 80s big hair rock. Absolutely. This ticked all of my boxes. I just love... The opening track, it was almost like an homage to Bon Jovi. I did that because for some reason, mistakenly, I thought that Chris was on this one just to wind him up. But it was Bon Jovi-esque. That intro is very much Wanted, Dead or Alive. The actual song with the mouth guitar, it's got Living on a Prayer. And the actual feel of the whole song, there's an album on Keep the Faith, there's a song called Dry County, which is great listen. I really, really like it. Dated, but I like it. And that had that feel to it. And there were lots, but it wasn't a Bon Jovi song. It was just taking, you know, the feel of it. And I felt that there were a lot of takings from other sort of big artists, but they applied their own style to it, which I really liked. I could hear a little bit of Bon Jovi in there. There was even sort of a country style track. But not once did it waver from what their sound is, what they want to do. I loved Once in a Lifetime. Such a good, feel-good song. Have that on at 11 in the car. It is it's brilliant. Nothing I Wouldn't Do For You, written or performed with Robin Beck. Apart from Noise, does anyone know the name Robin Beck? Mm. Yeah, cool. So Robin Beck did the song first time about 1988, I think it was, which was massively used by a certain big red cola can company.
I thought you were going to say Nate then.
And it was huge. It was absolutely massive. It was number one in this country and about 18 other countries around the world. So it's really good to hear a voice from the past back doing something like this. Overall, fantastic album. Love the sound of it, and yeah, best listened to at 11 and in the car.
Will, let's have you. Let's go. Let's go, Will. Let's go, Will. let's Chopper Dunnings isn't here. So, what did you think? What did you think?
Take us, man. Do I have to have it at 11 in the car? Because I could name an infinite number of songs and artists I'd rather be deafening myself with in a car. So, while you know, the whole Bon Jovi thing positively, all I was imagining was just Bon Jovi with some fake tan on, a little fake moustache, pretend to be a little Spanish man, prancing around the stage. No, I didn't care. I'm not really a massive Bon Jovi fan. I don't really care for him. I think he's very overrated because I don't care for that music. Again, the album's fine. Again, there's some good energy in it, some nice guitar, nice music. But no, if I'm blasting music at 11, I'll deafen myself with Bring Me the Horizon or some edgy emo shit. Not this. No.
So, talking big hair, Nate.
Yeah. So I wrote down, this is the bastard child. Sorry, the unwanted bastard child of Bon Jovi and Bryan Adams. And then I put, if I was always drunk, this would probably be fine. Which is probably probably a little much. Listen, if you're gonna do the mouth guitar thing, you best be playing in Bon Jovi. Like, no one else. You're not allowed it. You're not allowed it anymore. I think they did it. You've heard it far too many times in the pub. Like, don't do it. The Bon Jovi was, as you say, there are nice little. They wear their influences on their sleeve, but I don't actually think they overdo it, despite what I've said. Because I think Bon Jovi and Bryan Adams, that's a good mix if you can put your own spin on it. So why put the mouth guitar in at all? You don't need to. You don't need to. It didn't add anything other than making you go, that's like Bon Jovi. That's all it did. That is all it did. And if you are not serving the song, you are serving yourself. Usually, in writing, and I think that's a shame. But the album itself, fantastic harmonies going on. I mean, they can really play. I enjoyed it. It's not my kind of thing. I'd have called it cock rock again, as my hair blows in the wind. Side of a mountain kind of stuff, innit? Leather trousers, but that's all right. That's okay. I think I would enjoy it on a night out. As again, if I was always drunk, I'd have loved it.
Yeah, Simon, talking about your hair, the big beard man. What did you think of 91 Sweet?
I'm not really sure what much else I can add at this point. I think the analogy is apt. I think I can mostly completely agree with what Nathan and Will and Ian have actually all said in sort of some weird conglomeration.
Weird conglomeration. Yeah, what about that's just them talking normally now, let's be honest.
Yeah, it just sounded like I actually would have said it sounded like a tribute band. It just reeked so much of Bon Jovi, and again, I'm not a particularly big fan of his. It's all right. I wouldn't turn it off, but I wouldn't request it either. So yeah, it's all right, pleasant enough to listen to, but meh.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Obviously, I like that same sort of music as Ian. However, these days it's got to be something special. If you're going to play in this space, you've got to bring something a lot more fresher than this. Now, there's two elements to this. One, what Nate was saying, some of the guitar play, the musicality was really good. I mean, but we review a lot of bands, that are playing in this space that are very much that call it dad rock, call it that kind of Bon Jovi kind of split. But you've got to bring something a lot fresher and a lot newer than if you're going to do a mouth organ, do something like do something a bit more special with it than just do a Bon Jovi parody. And I think this is what let this down, was there was too much parody in there and not enough 91 Suite. I wish I was in number 9 Suite, further down the building. I wouldn't want to be next door on the same suite. So I wouldn't be knocking on their door. I think it was fine for what it was. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't brilliant. It was just a middle of the road rock band with some potential. I mean, maybe bring your own kind of maybe style or nuances to the genre rather than actually just rehashing what's done. Saying that, their rehash was good. I mean, it was good. I mean, we heard some reactions which are appallingly bad, and there were some really real sparks in there as well, but not enough to grab me, not enough to want me to download it, not enough to want me to add that to my playlist, and it just wasn't stand out enough for me, but it was okay. It was all right. So
on the mouth guitar thing, I think it could be true that Bon Jovi did it so well because they used it perfectly for the right song, and that's a massive part of Living for Prayer success. So I think there's an element that when someone uses it and it makes you think, oh, that's like Bon Jovi, maybe that's kind of like a backhand compliment that you're doing it really well.
I think that's a reach.
Thought.
I think that is. I'm going to justify that they were okay. That they were okay. I promise you. Please put them in the car. Please put Honest 11 in the car. Please, please.
No, I love the sound of the mouth guitar. It's really good. So I'm going to stand up for the mouth guitar. I'm going to be the lone warrior standing up for it because it is a good sound, and I think it was used well. Did it make you think of Bon Jovi? Of course you did, because they're the masters of it.
Ian, give us your rating.
Shockingly, 5!
Golden ticket time. Where's your golden ticket background? We love that. I'm searching for it. You need to send me the golden ticket background, by the way. All right, just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Will. 5! Yeah, there we go.
Oh my God, what's going on? What's happening?
I deliberately talked over Will then to make it
What's going on?
giving it a 5.
Will, a 5? Was it a 5 as well?
Oh God, no.
Will.
I just find it amusing that when I was writing my notes, I forgot the word for a mouth guitar. I just wrote the whoa 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 thing.
I did too. I did too.
It's the whoa 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 machine. That's what it is, right? It's a 2. It's 2.
2?
Subpar.
I'll
2.
take that from Will.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Nate.
Yeah, 1.5 again.
Simon.
I'm going to go slap middle of the road 2.5.
Wow.
I slightly above average. I'm going to give it a 3. So okay. So 7, 8.5, 9, 11, 14. 14. Okay. Right. Well, thanks to Ian, it was slightly above average. So right. Well, it's been a middle of the road festival so far. Will that change? Can we ramp it up? Who is going to change the tempo, if anybody, of this festival? Up next we have